everybody. KC0VI Tom and Duke. As you can see, Duke got a little haircut trimmed up. He's getting a little shaggy, so I kind of trimmed him up a little bit, trying to get him into the K9 campus, I guess they call it at Nyack, the new class they're kind of working on. And so he's having a busy day. He's about ready for a nap. We're going to talk a little about Mesh-Tastics T-Deck from Lilipo on the 2.6.0 software, or the firmware, I should say, the tech release. Playing around with it, took it to work a couple times, and I'm starting to realize there's getting to be more and more people in North Iowa putting these up. And the map feature we talked about wasn't the greatest. Well, sure enough, somebody came to our rescue. Let's take a look at this. A lot of people are talking about this, a couple different ways of trains of thought. I guess somebody directed me to a link on Reddit. Guy there, I'll put the link down in the description. And I'll warn you up front. This is a very large file. I was surprised, they tell you it's a large file when you go to download it. It took 8 minutes on my 5G home from T-Mobile to download this zip file. Then I went to extract it. It took almost 9 hours, like 8 hours and 49 minutes, 48 minutes. Then I realized when I extracted it, I wasn't pointing it to the flash card, the SD card in the maps folder, because first you want to do in the instructions, they tell you to take format an SD card, create a folder, label it maps. Then when you extract the zip file into that folder, it's all set to go. Well, I kind of forgot about to point it there, and it took almost 2 hours. That was, we'll say 2 hours to transfer all the data files for the maps into the flash card in the correct folder. I just happened to look at the size of the folder. It is like 28 gigs, so it almost took the entire 32 gig SD card. So what we're going to do, we'll install it and see how it goes. Okay, here's our 2.6.0 version of the firmware, Tech Special. As you can see, from the start here, you got no new messages. 3 of the 10 nodes are online, the clock. Signal strength and signal frequency, and the GPS is locked on. And we'll go down. These are the nodes I'm seeing here in St. Ansgar and in Mason City, along the route. Some of these nodes are from students, some are from hams in the Mason City area. Different channels for communication. Usually I'm done texting somebody, I delete the text message, and here's our setup. And you get into the maps here. Again, I said earlier that the maps report, well, no, they don't exist. But I found out later that after I flashed this, Mesh-Tastics does have on their GitHub page some download of some maps, but everybody's saying they're just, you only got 1 or 2 zoom features levels for that. Okay, we got the card here ready to go. Again, that takes quite a while to extract all the files. Make sure you do it on a laptop or a computer you're not going to use for 9 hours. I'm old school. I like to have everything turned off when I add or remove the stuff from devices. Slide it in. This could be quite fun with the case. Use the X-Acto knife to kind of push it in until I felt it click. Yep, verified by looking in there. We'll go ahead and turn it on. See if we have success, or are we going to let the magic smoke out of the device. It's always a little scary the first time you turn something on after you do a little modification like this. Okay, we got our splash screen 2.6.0. We have some success. We'll see what's going on here. Okay, now we're down to 1 of 9 nodes are online. The other ones will pop up here shortly. GPS isn't locked in, but hey, we have the SD card, and it's showing 29.7 gig. Like I said earlier, almost 32 gig of this card, on this card. So it is a 32 gig card. Now let's get over to okay, GPS is locked up, so the map feature should be working. We'll click on our maps. And right there is our big metropolis of St. Ansgar. And I can't zoom in all the way in, but this should be good enough for what I need it for. Just kind of quick reference, and I get a indication of somebody or a message from somebody, I can see roughly where they are. Here in Iowa, the north part of Iowa, we are at the start of the approach for the Minneapolis airport. This is where the planes will start coming in, the glide slope going in there. Again, I'll include down in the description the link to download this. It is a large file, like I said earlier. Have a spare laptop to extract it, to download and extract it, and or not plan on using your computer. I'll probably leave it in this zoom setting. I can see everything. I'm kind of curious how this will be going down the road on that. Again, it took roughly 9 hours to extract this, 8 minutes to download it, and I'm on 5G. I have very good download, and make sure you point it to the SD card. There you go. It's pretty straightforward. Like I said, it did take a lot of time due to the fact that, it's a lot of information you're expanding, and go from there. I'll take this to work, see how it works. I don't really need to get that deep or that zoomed in. I'm not going to use this for navigation out in the woods, something like that. I do have a handheld GPS I picked up at our garage sale. It works pretty good for that. Everybody says, well, you got one on your cell phone. Well, I really don't want to take a good cell phone, my iPhone out there. And, I do have the Comjet CJ1, and hopefully I have some more information on that coming up here, along with the R-Finder. Sounds like R-Finder is going through some changes, unfortunately. That was a nice little product, but it's just got long in the tooth, and not quite sure what happened there. Duke, do you want to say anything to your fans? Nah. He wants to go outside and play. It's about 50 degrees outside, nice and sunny, very little wind here in North Iowa. 7-3, everybody. Take care. Be sure to tell your friends, neighbors, other hams. Subscribe, hit that bell to get notification when new videos come out. Add comments below. 7-3, everybody. My brain is fried.